Right, I've been on for a while. Part of it was the reason I said before. Part of it, I don't know if you can tell, but I got that flu bug that was going round and bronchitis, and this is my 6th week, and I'm just beginning to be able to talk properly. However, I felt I just had to make a video for this because this is more aimed at the knife making community. But I'm sure a few people out there who know who Dell is of dirty room knives, yeah. And we all sit there and we all slobber and slobber over the absolutely immense knives that he makes. And we'd all like one, but you know, it's an expensive hobby when you're buying the best of the best. So when you get this opportunity pops up where you know you can jump in and purchase one quick because you've just got the right money there, then it's an absolute bonus when you go for it. Dale sends his card. Read that okay? That's the first time that I have seen the autofocus have any trouble. So that's the lovely card. Here's the lovely knife. It's one of these micro nekkas that Dale's been selling recently, and I looked, I checked my bills, my big ones had gone out, and I had a bit of space to play. Nice mic outer, fits very snug, very tight, and it takes a good shove to get it off. That's the way I like them. It's a paracord handle, nice and sparkly, but also it's black as well. That sparkly bit just kind of shows through as the lights hit in it. Long piece of cord on the back, paracord wrap, nice and tight, no movement in it, and come to the blade itself. Nice thick back on it. If I put my hand, the finger around the next to it, you get an idea that of size of this, or my complete hand. Yes, am I getting it right place here? Turn it that way. There we go. I've got to be careful because this thing is as sharp as a Wilkinson's sword blade. Believe me, I've already nicked myself on it once. So there it is, that's the size of it, proper nekka. It's got nice thick back, a couple of millimetres there, yeah. Comes down to a fine edge. I don't know if you're getting this actually because I'm at the wrong angle, but it comes down to a fine edge, and I'm not joking, this edge is like a razor blade. I am not going to run my finger on that blade because it'll slice it. That's how sharp it is. Nice little pointed edge. Really, I'm going to have to get a bit of tripod than this one that's more suitable for my height. So, oh lovely, the light's catching it. You can see Dell's moniker there, can you see it? Yeah, the dark place. I'm just so excited to have a Dell blade, a dirty room knives blade in my collection. This is one of these that you aspire to. To me, he's up there with the top like Marshall and a few of the other names. Dell is the British version of Marshall. I have no doubts about saying that is just awesome. It's an awesome blade. I just don't know if this camera is catching it exactly right, and my voice is starting to fade and go out on me. Bugger. So anyway, I gets this blade and I pulls it out of the micarta sheath, flick, and I thought, there's a bit of oil on the blade. Come over here to it. I thought, there's a bit of oil on the blade, and I went like that. I've done that with all my blades, wiped out, but I have got a little bit of podge in my fingers there, and it touched the edge of the blade. It didn't slide up, didn't press against it, touched it, and it cut me. And I just wiped the blood. You can't see it, but I wiped the blood into the handle, because that means now this blade has been christened with my blood. And I think that's just so fucking awesome. I'm sorry about my language, but let's move back a bit now. That's an awesome neck knife, I tell you. It's just fucking bee's knees. I'm so excited, yeah! Calm down. So I've got this knife, haven't I? You know, I've got a short blade, and it kind of like, you know, I'm very good at accents, so I'll stick to my own. So yes, I've got a Dell blade. And then I'll go in my collection of knives now. With my Doberman and my Spike. And a few others. But this is one, not this particular knife, but I do love this knife. That's why I jumped at it. The shape, the design, just everything about it speaks to you. And the thing is, it's a lovely little knife that doesn't look overly aggressive. It hasn't got that look of a bayonet. Right, this is only for killing. We will go stab, which is what gets the general public, I think, upset. This is a working knife. I'm not so sure if I will, because at the moment it's going to take me a long while to come down from owning this knife. But as far as skinning was concerned, it wouldn't take 2 seconds to skin a rabbit with that. No problem at all. So Dell, I am really proud, and I say this with all my heart, to have one of your knives in my collection, and I've waited so long to be able to own one. So if you don't know who I'm talking about out there and you're looking in, on Facebook, it's Dirty Room Knives. In Gear Bastion, it's Dirty Room Knives. Guy's name's Dell, D-E-L-L. And you might notice on his card, it also says, The Dark Place. I can only do better than that. The Dark Place. Dell at Dirty Room Knives. So anyway, stop playing about now. I just thought I'd do a little video. 1, because I'm so pleased to have this knife in my collection. 2, to give Dell support, because I think he's just up there at the top as far as knife makers are concerned. And I don't know about all over the world, but I know just about everybody in the knife making community aspires to having one of those. And you can go on Gear Bastion, and he puts his knives up, and it's not often they come up in this price range, but if they do, if you don't do it the second you get a notification, it's gone. I've had a notification come through, click the button, got to the site, and all sold out. And that's happened many times. And this time, it was like, I was already in my bank account checking it out anyway to make sure my bills were paid. So I had a window open for that. I was going to Gear Bastion. Click, 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 click. Yes. Fucking car will probably break down now. But anyway, to all those out there interested in knives, I've got the creme de la creme. Thank you. Hope to make more videos soon. Voice is getting better now. Things. I did do a video about my mum and dementia. I didn't mean to make that depressing, but I had so many private PMs from people whose family were in that situation. Some with advice, some with saying thanks for bringing it out and speaking about it, and just a myriad of variations on that. I'm also still getting lots of PMs on one I did where I talked mainly about prostate infection, which could lead up to cancer and such like, seeing as I had to have 40% of mine removed. And people asking, oh, what about this, what about that, does this, does that. So that means that there are still a lot of fellas out there, the message isn't getting through, we're still not getting it in the media as much as we should be doing, like breast cancer and such like, to tell people that they need to do this or they need to do that. The leaflets are not there unless you're actually sent to hospital for that purpose. You don't find them on the shelf with all the others. That's shit. To me it's like lack of respect towards men. But anyway, that's for another time. So I really do thank all those people who sent me all these private messages and that. And there's one or two about air guns and questions about them. So I'll try and address them, do a video addressing them as well. And one or two sent respects about the model making videos, even though they're not into them. If you're following somebody and you're not into a particular aspect, it doesn't mean to say you can't have a little watch or leave a like, just to show that somebody out there is, looking in. If you're supporting somebody, that's what sub means. You subscribe to them, you're supporting them, yeah. Get in there, show them your support. Anyway, get off me fucking arse. Bye for now.